Ben Glass from Boundary Bay Brewing Company, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make roasted game hen using our Bellingham Blonde Ale and our Dry Irish Stout. So we start off with our bird, which is a Cornish game hen. We've got about a cup of chopped shallots here. We've got a couple tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cups of our Boundary Bay Bellingham Blonde Ale, 1 cup of red wine, some fresh sprigs of rosemary, and some salt and pepper to taste. This recipe will work great with any bird, chicken, duck, pheasant, and if you don't have fresh rosemary, then dry rosemary will do just fine. So the first thing you're going to want to do to make marinating the bird a lot easier is to cut the spine out of the bird. And to do that, you're just going to insert the knife into the cavity of the bird and run it towards the back. And it's going to take a real nice sharp knife to do this, folks, and you just kind of do that. Then come around to the other side, press down, and there you are. Now, once you've cut the spine out, you're going to want to cut the breastplate open as well, and that's going to be done just like this. Now, you have 2 halves of a bird that'll lay flat in a bowl or pan, and it'll make marinating the bird a lot easier and more effective as well. So now that we have our Cornish game hen cut in 2 pieces, we're going to dress it liberally with salt and pepper. Getting that salt and pepper nice and close to the skin is going to really enhance the flavor in the end. And then we're going to just set those aside. Now we're going to combine our ingredients, starting with the 2 cups of Bellingham Blonde Ale, our cup of red wine, our cup of chopped shallots, and we'll just take some of this fresh rosemary and just run our fingers down the stalk here, and it comes right off like that. No need to chop it. The bird's going to sit in the marinade for a while, so this fresh whole rosemary will infuse a lot of flavor in it. We're going to add our oil and a little more salt and pepper. We're just going to give that a light whisk just to mix everything together there. And we're going to go ahead and drop the birds in. And just make sure that your marinade covers the birds in whatever container that you're using. And there we go. Now you're going to want to let the bird marinate for at least 3 hours. And after you've done that, you're going to want to bring it out of the fridge, let it get back up to room temperature before you cook it. To sear the game hen, we're going to want to get our pan nice and hot and add about 2 tablespoons of canola or vegetable oil. As your pan just starts to smoke, that's when you're going to want to add your game hen here. Skin side down. You can just kind of shake off the excess rosemary and shallots in there. And you cook the bird a couple minutes on each side before you throw it in the oven. After you brown the bird on both sides in the pan, you're going to throw it in the oven at about 400 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Now we're going to be making a simple pan sauce in the pan that we browned the bird in, using about a tablespoon of butter. We've got a tablespoon of a demi-glaze concentrate. A demi-glaze is a very rich stock. I'm using a concentrate of that, which you can find at the supermarket. We've got a little less than a pint of Boundary Bay Brewing Company's Dry Irish Stout, and a little salt and pepper to taste. So first we're going to deglaze the pan with the Dry Irish Stout. That'll loosen up all the flavors that are stuck to the pan from browning the bird previously. And you just want to kind of move it around a little bit with the whisk. And you're going to want to reduce this until about half of the beer is gone. Then we're going to add our tablespoon of our demi-glaze concentrate. And again, just kind of work that around the pan until it dissolves. And once that begins to thicken, you're going to want to break off little chunks of your tablespoon of butter. So once the sauce has reduced by about half its volume, you're good to go. You can set the sauce aside until your game hen is cooked. I'm serving my game hen today with Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, but a rice dish or risotto would work well. If you want to cut the starches, you can serve it with a salad. So I'm going to take the game hen here, and I'm just going to prop it up on my mashed potatoes there. And grab our pan sauce here, and just drizzle it liberally over the bird, and then a little around the plate. You can serve a little broccolini with it. Any vegetable will work just fine though. And there we have it. Let's eat! So remember, we used the Bellingham Blonde Ale to marinate our bird with, and then we reserved the nice hoppy Boundary Bay IPA to pair alongside of it. Happy cooking from Boundary Bay. Cheers!